Good morning, listeners, and welcome back to today's episode of the Morning 4 podcast. I'm your host, Katie Parsons, and I'm here to take you through 2 fun facts, a feel-good news story, and a daily affirmation. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of this combined is designed to set you on a path to happiness, or at least positivity, that can see you through whatever you encounter today. I try really hard to practice what I preach and keep my positivity ahead of any challenges. But when I have a day where negativity takes over, and it does happen, I try again the next morning to reset my intentions for the day. I hope this podcast can be part of your daily quest for an upbeat outlook too. And if you'd like a daily reminder to be kind, hey, we can all use that sometimes, sign up for my weekday kindness reminders. I'll text you a kind task to complete that day. Collectively, we can all make this world a little happier. If that sounds good to you, just text the word KIND to 57838. You'll be added to my list. So with all of that in mind, let's get today started with
Number 1.
I know every parent thinks that his or her child will be the next big superstar, but can you imagine being the parents of Mozart? By the time he was 5 years old, Mozart had complete mastery of keyboards and violin, and he had written his first 5 compositions. At 6, he toured Europe as a child prodigy. By 16, he'd already written 3 operas and 25 symphonies. Imagine if shows like America's Got Talent were around back then. Mozart would have been showing off his mad skills on the Las Vegas Strip or something. Or maybe he could have just started a YouTube channel and gone viral that way. Yet despite the lack of this instant platform, Mozart went on to be one of the most famous composers of his time and controversial, and certainly of ours.
Number 2.
Well, we are on day 3 of strange and exciting Easter traditions from around the world. Some of these have been so eye-opening to me. Today's facts take us to Greece, where children color their Easter eggs red. That's the only color, too. That's because in Greece, red symbolizes life and has a special Easter tie-in to the blood of Christ. The red, though a little less cheery than the typical pastels we see here in America, is meant to symbolize renewed life. And then there's Norway. How do I love thee? So let me add this Easter tradition to that list. The days surrounding Easter in Norway are when the entire country decides to retreat to a life of crime. Well, fictional crime. Television channels run crime shows, and a slew of new detective novels are commissioned to come out just before Easter. People across the country escape into mountain cabins and spend the weekend with the books, TV shows, and movies. This tradition started way back in 1923 when an immensely popular crime novel was released just around Easter. I wouldn't complain if TBS ran a Blue Bloods or CSI marathon this Easter weekend. Just saying.
Number 3.
Today's feel-good news story is sourced from the Epic Times. A Florida police officer was recently pleasantly surprised when she saw 3 young men, all self-proclaimed rappers, rush to the car of an elderly woman and man. The 3 teens were helping 100-year-old David, a former lieutenant in the U.S. Army, and his 89-year-old wife, Rose, who were having trouble getting into their car at the gas station. The couple had stopped to use the restroom during a long car trip to medical appointments. The couple appeared to have trouble walking back to the car, and the 3 young men saw them and lended a hand until they were safely in the air-conditioned vehicle. A local police officer caught the act of kindness on video and posted it to social media, where, of course, and rightfully so, it has gone viral.
Number 4.
Let's get today going with our affirmation. Repeat after me. I cannot control what happens today, but I can remain in control of my attitude. Today, I will stay above negative emotions and maintain that control. That's all for today. I hope that you have the wonderful day that you deserve. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.